Big fans, what's up? Yes, it's Mac and Ron. With that Knicks talk with Mac and Ron. Yeah, season is over. Season is over. Playoff came and went. 5 games, we got bounced out. Yeah, there's a lot of mixed feelings Knicks fans have right now, good or bad. But we want to talk about a few of them. We want to talk about the season. We want to talk about the playoff performance. We want to talk about our future, and we also want to talk about our coaches. But I'm gonna have my man Matt let you know what's on his mind.
Hey, I'm just sorry that the season's over because I thought they could go a little deeper than that. You know, what happened is that everything reared its ugly head from the regular season on. Mm-hmm. We couldn't escape all the mistakes because all the mistakes we made throughout the regular season came back to bite us, Ron. You know, especially Randall. He's not a number 1. I don't know if he's a number 2. I'm only telling you what I see. It was a trend here happening. During the regular season, he couldn't hit a game-winning bucket out of 7 or 8 tries to save his life. He wasn't successful one time. And it turned out to be the same thing in the playoffs. Hey, man, you can't have your star player in an elimination game with 8 turnovers, and he's not even your point guard, man.
Yeah, it was a very poor performance by Randall, but Randall had a great season, regular season for us.
No doubt.
But now we're in the playoffs. Knicks fans, we understand Randall is not a number 1 option. Randall is not a superstar. Yes, he's not a superstar. He may be second-tier player, maybe not. Maybe on a good championship team, he's the 3rd option. So the Knicks front office, Leon Rose, we got to make big-time decisions. We got to make decisions on who we keeping, who we letting go, who we re-signing. If we giving Randall that bread he want, or will we ask him to play out the season and then give him bread, and which it would be more. So our front office, we got a lot of thinking to do. And once again, Randall, you had a great season. The Garden, you in this Knicks team, you had the Garden rocking. And we Knicks fans, we didn't see it rocking in over 8 years. This is the best I ever seen that crowd. That was like a championship crowd that came, and I want to thank you for that. But we definitely got to talk about your role going forward.
Yeah, hey, you know, we got thrills. Hey, we ain't been in the playoff game in 8 years, right?
Yeah.
You know, so we was happy just to be there. And that's not going to cut it, man. What happened is we found out we wasn't as good as we thought we was. We wasn't even close to that, right?
Mm-mm. If you really look at the season, we overachieved. But if you're a true Knicks fan that's not lying to yourself, we're not a 4th seed. We're not the 4th best team in the East. Boston got better talent than us. Miami got better talent than us. Atlanta got better talent than us. Hornets is right on our back.
Indiana,
but
too.
Those teams, Indiana, you can't sleep on Indiana, even though we gave them the business this year. But we fighting for that 7th and 8th seed if you look at pure talent. That's why Leon Rose, we got to look at this roster from top to bottom. We might have 6 or 7 new players on our team next year, folks.
Yeah. Hey, Ron, I thought there was some untouchables on the Knicks. There ain't no untouchables on the Knicks.
No.
If it's going to get you that right player up in here. You know, I don't like to say that because I love me some Barrett. I love me some Obi. I love me some Quigley
and and Robinson.
and Robinson. I would not like to see one of those traded, but hey, that's what people's going to ask for, Ron.
Yeah.
You know,
If the Knicks want to make that next leap, it's either two things. They could be patient and come with the team next year, the same team, and maybe get one or two regular players. We're going to finish maybe between 6 and 8. See, that's what we're going to finish. So we got to ask ourselves as fans, are we okay with that? If we're not okay, one of them young two dudes, or even 2 out of 4 of them, they got to go. Barrett, if you look at Barrett, if you're a true fan of basketball, Barrett's ceiling may be an all-star. Not every year, but every once in a while he make the all-star team. That's his ceiling.
Hey, he could be. He got a chance to be a superstar.
We going too. He's a hard worker. Yes, he's a hard worker.
But Ron, he's not that far off from being a complete package. What he needs to do, if he gets his handle right and could shoot off the dribble and could pull up from anywhere on the court, he's got the package. He's gonna be hard to stop at his size, Mike. I mean, Ron, check this out. He's 20 years old. He got that man strength already. Picture him at 23, how much stronger he's gonna be. Now he's gonna learn his in and outs of the game.
No, I'm not saying
a report where they said he got a chance to be a superstar. That he's the Knicks' biggest asset, not Randall.
But all I'm saying, yes, he's going to score like 20, 22 points a year. Yes, he is.
25.
No. We putting too much on Barrett.
No, but
Barrett is a hard worker, Matt. He's a hard worker. He has talent. But him being a superstar, and then you gotta be careful throwing superstar out.
Hey,
Durant's a superstar.
At 23 years old, Ron, I can see him averaging 25 points a game.
On a championship team?
Hey, don't be surprised if the Knicks try to package Randall.
I won't. And nobody's is untouchable.
Randall, for example, if you want Lillard, you think they're not going to ask for Randall?
Yeah, they're going to go with McCollum in an outside game, yes.
And you think they're not going to give him up?
Yeah, they're going to ask for Barrett too.
Let's give up some draft picks, man.
They want bodies. They want people that they see that's already in this league.
Lillard by himself and that team ain't going to win us nothing.
They're going to want Randall and Barrett. They're going to want people, not draft picks. They might take a draft pick or two, but they want to see players that's already in the league, that's under control, that's young, that they could see that could be somebody.
There's only one player I give up the house for.
Who?
Kawhi.
But Kawhi gonna be a free agent. He could opt out.
Yeah, he could opt out.
He could opt out. That's what I'm saying. If we give the house for Dame and say we get lucky and get Kawhi, I could see Dame, Kawhi, and Randall being our 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, but these days teams don't like to lose a superstar for nothing. They'll do that sign and trade where he gets the most amount of money.
Yeah, but Randall only could get $106 million this year. 4 years, 106.
Yeah, but I'm talking about Kawhi.
Oh, Kawhi, yeah, hey, we're going to get Kawhi that money. You don't see getting busy in the playoffs?
He can get more with the Clippers. So he'll re-sign with the Clippers, and then they'll trade him.
Oh, yeah. That's when we got, That's when we got to give him access. Trade. Yeah.
So you're still going to have to give up some players, even though he's a free agent.
Yeah, sign and trade. Because we got to match the money or something.
Yeah. And you got a lot of big decisions to make. Like I was saying, take this out, right? throughout the whole season, I wasn't disillusioned, man. I knew come time for big games, 80% of the time, Randall didn't show up. Randall never hit no big shots.
No, you're not giving him credit. There's no 80% time he didn't show up. He averaged 25 during the year.
Okay, no, I'm talking about in big games.
You talking about last 2 minutes?
Yeah, I'm talking about big games to get a big shot where we gave it to Randall in the last minute or the last 20 seconds at least 7 times this year.
Okay, I agree. I agree with you.
Okay, I agree. Every one of them. Dumb decisions. You cannot keep making the same mistakes, man. I can't help you if your IQ is not there, man.
Yeah.
Over and over again, I'm jumping up. Now I don't know who to pass it to, and I'm just throwing the ball out of bounds.
Yeah.
All season long, man. And you know where is an ugly head at? The last game.
Yeah.
Man.
And they was careless turnovers. What? I mean, jumping in the air, throwing it out of bounds. His decision making, when he did have the ball, what to do with it. It was just, the moment was too big for him, man. It was too big for him.
Not just him. The moment was too big for the whole team. It's
the whole team, yeah. Yeah.
Derrick Rose was the only one that embraced that.
I think Obi had good energy out there.
Okay, Obi had good energy, most definitely. You know, and Obi showing you a glimpse. That's why, to tell you the truth, if we got rid of Randall and Obi turns out to be the player we think he's going to be, we got Obi for the cheap for the next 3 years.
Yeah.
You know, that's another player we can go get behind getting rid of Randall, man.
Yeah.
And I don't know. All I know is Knicks fans know what they're talking about. Obi made that floater. Crowd was hyped, coming back. Yeah. All of a sudden, Randall got up off that bench, and you heard the crowd say, "Oh."
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, when the crowd starts like that about you, and then a lot of times when he got the ball, I was like, "Oh." Yeah. If you paid attention to that, we have lost confidence in him, man, in that playoff, man.
But you know what? Yes, we did. Like, he had a poor playoff. Yes, he did. It may be so severe, it might drag on to the next year, and which I'm hoping it doesn't, and which I'm hoping it doesn't.
I've seen playoffs ruin players, right?
I hope Randall go back inside the gym, him and Barrett. Everybody know their strengths and their weaknesses. We've been exposed in a lot of areas, even quickly. Quickly got to find some mid-range game. He can't just be threes and teardrops because he was getting blocked. Got to get mid-range game and got to be able to get his shot off. Barrett, we need to start working on our right hand, making a move off the dribble, pulling up, finishing right. Randall, you need to go right. You need to finish going right.
That's all he goes is left.
He goes right, but he's fading away. He need to start getting down low a little bit, then working from there instead of working from the 3-point line.
And he got a lot to learn, man. He don't even have a jump hook, man.
Yeah.
Hey, that's basic basketball, man.
Yeah.
Hey, Ron, man, but Ron, man, you can't teach IQ, Ron.
Yeah.
You cannot teach IQ.
But also, he got to get back to playing that bully ball that he was playing when he first came in the league. He expanded his game. He fell in love with the jump shot now. Now it's no post play. It's no bully ball. It's no Zion. Like, I'm going to body you because I'm stronger than you.
Hey, but Ron, the whole series, he kept on making the same mistakes, Ron.
Yeah.
Wide open threes, you pump fake, you wait till the guy get on you, then you shoot it. Help me understand that.
Yeah.
I see them do that about 10, 15 times in the series.
Yeah. It was
How
tough.
your eyes can't tell you I'm open, shoot it.
Yeah.
You know why he pump fake? He
Why?
lost confidence in himself.
Yeah, he was seeing
He's
ghosts.
hesitant.
He was seeing ghosts out there. He was thought the double team was there. Sometimes it wasn't there. They played him straight up, and Capella was watching him. You know, that also hurt us. Capella wasn't really guarding nobody. He wasn't guarding Gibson. He wasn't guarding Noel. He wasn't guarding them dudes. He showed them no respect. So Randall was going against, like, the whole squad had their eyes on Randall.
Yeah, but there's such a thing called pull up.
Yes, yes. There's such a thing called
you
assist.
ain't got to go into traffic. You could pull up by yourself from 8 feet out.
Yeah, it was a tough matchup.
And no, not really, man. Reason why it was a tough matchup, Atlanta looked at the game films. They had a game plan. They made their adjustment.
Yeah.
We didn't do none of that. We didn't make one adjustment.
One adjustment.
Offense or defense.
But you know, I want to ask you, you know, like, because we played the playoff, our offense was similar to what we did the regular season. Do you think it's difficult, even though they NBA players, to tweak the offense? Because once again, when Randall was facing up his man and trying to attack, they was playing like a zone with Capella in the middle, like a zone. So do you think it's tough for the coach to try to change their identity on offense for just the playoffs?
No, see, Ron, they didn't have to change nothing, Ron. All they had to do was keep it simple. Let's make that extra pass. Let's whip the ball around. There was no ball movement out there, Ron. Everything was ISO. Burks going ISO. Rose going ISO. Barrett going ISO. Randall going ISO. Only reason why Bullock couldn't go ISO because he got no ISO.
Yeah, he got no handles.
Too many ISO players out there, Ron. What happened in the regular season, reason why we was knocking down them threes, because we was making that extra pass like Atlanta was making that extra pass, Ron.
Yeah. We was
that
looking.
Open looks.
And the thing, our offensive regular season, we was looking to pass. We was looking to get people open. I mean, the offense it wasn't always running smoothly because Randall had his moments. We let Randall do his thing. You know, that's the balance. That's the balance Tibbs got to do. Ball movement or letting Randall do his thing. Now, also Atlanta. If you look at Atlanta offense, Atlanta could do the pick and roll. They let Trae Young do his thing. You know, but their offense is also based on movement. You know what I mean? Opposite side movement. Where if the pick and roll ain't working, the Knicks stop that. Opposite side movement is working, and guys is being wide open. I'm not sure we was rotating right, doing the proper rotation on defense, but they was getting wide open shots.
Yeah, you know what happened, man? The Knicks stopped trusting each other.
Yeah.
They stopped trusting each other, Ron.
Yeah.
Hey, after the third game of the series, all the trust went, hey, Ron, it got ugly there, Ron.
Yeah.
3 straight games, we was held under 100 points.
Yeah. Yeah, it looked bad.
This is not a team that's known to be defensive stoppers.
No.
We stopped ourselves, Ron. Hey.
And I also want to give Nate McMillan credit, man. You know what I mean? He had his boys ready to play out there. He pulled all the right triggers. You know, he made his adjustments. I think just for that playoff game, I think he out coached Tibbs.
Big time. I
think the players outplayed us and we got out coached. So all around the board, it didn't look pretty.
Hey, you know what happened, man? Losing Mike Woodson was bigger than we thought. Tibbs needs an offensive coach to run the offense because Tibbs' X and O's is Z's and Z's.
But I think that's Woodson offense. If you look how Carmelo was operating under Woodson, it was just like that. They was letting Melo go ISO. Instead of the middle, he was ISOing on a wing.
Yeah, but check this out, Ron. No adjustments on Tibbs. Tibbs is stuck in his ways. He finally tried Obi and Randall at the same time.
Yeah.
If you had went that with majority of the game, right? All you had to do was spread the floor out. Capella couldn't camp out in the paint because he had to step out and check somebody. Now the lane is wide open. We can drive and dish and whatever. But that adjustment was never made. You kept Noel and Gibson in the game that was staying on the low block, and all Capella had to do was move 2 feet to block somebody's shot coming down.
He made that change the last game, the last playoff game, game 5. He did that. The last couple of minutes.
5 minutes.
Yeah, 5 minutes. He wait all year. We've been talking about, let's see Opie and Randall get out there. Opie could block shots. Opie, he's rebounding. He's aggressive out there. Let Randall stick Capella. He's strong enough. And let Opie guard Collins. We're a different team.
Hey, but check this out, Ron. There's a reason why Thibodeau don't coach a team for more than 3 or 4 years. He wears out his welcome, Ron.
Yeah.
He's stuck in his old ways. I know Tibbs is old school. You know, he's a hard coach. He teaches hard. He gives you everything he got. But you got to get with the times also. Hey, Tibbs, this positionless basketball out here, man.
Yeah. You
saw the improvement that Obi was making, and you saw that when he got in the game, the change of speed in the game was dramatically different. We got a whole lot quicker. So why would you try that some more with Randall up in there with him,
man? With Obi, we was able to get easy baskets, get fast breaks,
fast break layups.
And then with the regular 5, we're not really getting easy buckets. And against Atlanta, we need about like 10 to 12 easy buckets. We wasn't getting fast break points. It was grinding. Every time we went on offense, we had to grind just to get a bucket.
Hey, Ron, in this day and time, if you're not a running team, you're in trouble, Ron.
Yeah.
This game is fast. We was the last paced team in the NBA, Ron.
Yeah.
What do you expect when you got Peyton as our point guard? Even if it's a fast break, he's going to slow it up and then walk it up.
But you know what Tibbs' strength, Tibbs get the best. He get the most out of his players. You know what I mean? He pushes them and pushes them. Now, maybe he need more talent.
Yeah, he does need more talent because, hey, check this out. Hey, like Walt Frazier said, right? In the regular season, you make your name. In the playoffs, you make your fame.
Yeah.
So I go by that a lot, man. You know? And Burks disappointed me like crazy, man.
Yeah.
He started ball hogging left and right, man.
What happened to Buckets Burks, man?
Man, Burks he turned into a bigger ISO than Randall.
Yeah, and he was off. He was off too.
Yeah, he was just ISO and left and right. You the point guard and you going ISO.
At the wrong time. At the wrong time.
And Bullock was scared to death out there.
Like we gotta understand what Bullock is. Bullock depends on other players getting them open, other players getting shots off for him. That's what we gotta understand what Bullock is. I mean, Bullock, if the team is winning and we scoring buckets, you look at Bullock numbers, he have good numbers. If we struggling, no ball movement, look at the numbers. Bullock will have a poor scoring performance.
Hey, but Ron, you know how good we played to win despite of Bullock and Payton and Noel in the starting lineup?
Yeah.
That's 3 now scores, Ron.
Yeah, that's 3 handicaps.
What we did, the whole season was just Barrett and Randall.
Yeah, that's why we gotta give them the credit. The regular season, we gonna give you the credit.
I understand for that, Ron. Hey, but check this out. Try telling that to Ja. about you need experience in the playoffs before you can play good. Okay?
Now, Knick fans, yo, we need y'all to like and subscribe to the page, man. Let's go on, man. The season is still going on. We still got a lot of information to bring to you guys. We got to talk about our future videos. We're going to be talking about which NBA players as free agents, which players that we wish we could trade for and get, or who we willing to give up. You know, it's a lot. We got to talk about our draft selections. You know, and also don't forget to watch that Clippers and Dallas game, Game 7. We want Dallas to play real good. Come on, KP. Play good. Play your best ball. Because we want Kawhi and NYC.
Yeah. Hey, but Kawhi ain't out cooperating. Kawhi is showing you. Remember what I told you the other day? Superstars, great players, and I mentioned Bernard King.
Yeah.
When I said he told him get on my back, I'll take you there.
Yeah.
That's what Kawhi is doing.
Yeah.
He don't need nobody else to win the goddamn game.
Yeah. He looking at Paul George like, yo.
I'll take you there.
He looking at Paul George like, man, give me the ball, man.
Yeah,
everybody give me the ball. Get out the way.
You know, and the way he's scoring, he's mixing it up on you.
Yeah.
He was breaking dudes down to the ground, pulling up for 10-footers, breaking dudes down to the ground, pulling up for 25-footers.
Going to the basket, banging on your big man.
And when he shot it, you just knew it was going in.
And he had to play Luka. So he was working on both ends. He didn't have a breath. He didn't have a breather.
You know? So, man, I don't want to hear sometimes about that no playoff experience. You know? Hey, John Morant didn't have them. Boy, that boy played like a superstar out there.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Is the difference between a superstar. The gap is big between a superstar and an all-star. The gap is big.
It's big. It's a big gap.
Yes.
But my thing is, Randall was on his way, but he killed all of that.
Yeah.
He killed all of that, right? You know why, Ron? They got the blueprint for him now, Ron.
Yeah.
Once they got blueprint on you, Ron, it's a wrap.
Yeah. He got to find different ways where he could finish with his right hand.
He got to add more to his game. He got to start posting up and doing jump hooks, left hand, right hand.
Yeah.
Or up and under. You know, he got a lot to learn. You got to get the handles. But
he got to mix in that post game. That post game. Start from the post game. We're not saying don't shoot threes. No. But we saying let's get some early fouls by you being in the post on them.
Yeah, but you know, I can't teach you not to dribble into three people.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. It don't take you to do that about 150 times this year to finally figure out, wait a minute, that don't work.
Nah. But once again, my Knicks fans, make sure you like and subscribe to the page, man. You know what I mean? Knicks Talk. We're going to be here the off season, the most important season. You heard? So my man, Mac, tell the people, give the people a last thing that you want them to know.
Hey, man, let's just hope the off season, man, that front office pulls a rabbit out their hat, man. You know, something that's going to blow away New York City, man. You know, just like Reggie Jackson came to the Yankees, stuff like that, you know. We need something like that, man. You know?
We need a mind-blowing move. We need Kawhi.
A mind-blowing move.
We need a Kawhi power move. We need Kawhi and Dame. A power move.
That's the kind of mind-blowing things we need, man. You know, we deserve that. Just like
we ready.
Able to do it, we should be able to do it.
You ain't see the crowd? The crowd is begging for that. And don't sleep. Don't think that other basketball players, NBA basketball players didn't see the Knicks crowd in the playoffs and like, wow, that's a crazy atmosphere to be balling under. And that's what we want to give you. We want to give that to Kawhi and Dame. They deserve that.
Yeah, but
let's do it, Leon Rose. Let's do it.
But check this out, Ron.
Yeah.
We won one game in the playoffs and had a parade out on 7th Avenue.
Yeah.
That's how desperate we are and how hungry we are to become winners, man.
That's
Like
right.
you said, don't think players ain't noticing that, man.
Absolutely. Once again, this is Knick Talk with Mac and Ron. We out.